some ads, and
Oh,
he just came in here. Hey Stu, what's up? We're gonna be running some ads while you set up your mic. But anyways, Hunk, lead us off.
Oh, I mean,
Give me a second.
we did do like ad reads or something?
Oh no. We're gonna do grand finals. We're gonna do 3-way commentary. We're just running ads right now. The usual before grand finals setup. But yeah, Hunk, lead us off.
Fusion.exe. What you watching right now? 6:30 registration closes 7:30 bracket check-in. You can find us at Square One, UNL, and Collision Smash over on the Ultimate side of things, and Sig Melee every Monday. Free bracket. Please bring a LAN adapter.
I mean, not bring, considering
You
we're
have one.
exactly. But you know what? It's wherever you are in the world, definitely give a shout out to our good friends across the Hudson River over at the House of 3000. That's where they will host Xeno Wi-Fi, the premier Wednesday stream here in the tri-state region. Register at smash.gg/Xeno Wi-Fi. LAN adapters only. If you didn't already know, that's how we roll in tri-state. We don't play none of that 2-bar Wi-Fi lag and nothing.
Right.
Club
They're
every single Sunday
starting
on Asia 3K. Oh my gosh, it's starting already. Billy, don't wait for no one. Say it with me. Welcome to Grand Final.
Yeah.
I
I love him so much.
You can't imitate it. It's so good.
I need to think of my own thing. I can't compete right now. They got me beat.
We gotta have a thing.
Look,
Everyone's
hey
gotta
man,
have a thing.
you'll find your own thing. That's the thing. I mean,
Nice.
Blazing Pasta found his own thing, being the sickest peach in all of Philadelphia, and I mean, Beast found his way being perhaps the best Zard in all of Pennsylvania. But it's advantage Blazing Pasta right now, who draws first blood, and that is the thing. Blazing Pasta knows how to turn garbage into gold so efficiently, controls the stage, using that peach float to the maximum of the abilities. But the Zard, the Ivysaur of Beast, a force to be reckoned with in of itself, and we are at 2 stocks apiece, gents.
Yeah, as you said, able to turn garbage into gold. Really, just taking even the smallest of interactions and just going all the way. As we see right here, is like he gets a nair. Most players are like, okay, reset neutral time. He's trying to sneak in like up airs like that because he knows that bad option here, bad option there. You can get a little bit of an extension and just go so far with percent, especially with a character that's heavy hitting as Charizard.
But in classic Beast fashion, he's going to be going for these hard reads, these hard momentum swinging moves, trying to get in any sort of opening that he can get off of the incredible defensive play of Blazing Pasta. Pasta finds a way to land without a doubt and makes a back air come out quickly just for his troubles.
Wow,
Okay,
forward
wait,
throw
that
going
quick
to
grab.
take that second stock. Beautiful. And yeah, it's you see, obviously it's not an issue getting the damage on. Eventually you're gonna have to take it back, and Blazing Pasta reading the landing, beautifully executed F smash to call it out, and now we are at 1 stock apiece. There's got to be a key for Blazing Pasta to take this 3rd stock just a little earlier, maybe a key line. And what we saw in winners final earlier, where he 0'd to death them first stock at game 5.
But yeah, as you're saying, that 0 death was very predicated on the fact that you did have Winky Face. As UPL Soul pointed out in the moment, not having that really kind of hurt his advantage state, because while he got great damage, he's playing an even game right now.
Yeah, it's not really something that you want to be playing at this point. My words got caught up in my throat.
You don't want to play an even game because the Zard can make it uneven just like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it looks like that Pasta was trying to force him into the corner, but Beast finds his way back with the neutral air dodge. Just rolling past the F2, but that doesn't end up killing. I'm surprised he didn't just let him land and go for an F smash or some sort of harder grounded punish.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm seeing a lot from great call out, but Beast was starting to look for full hops, and it was very so much telegraphing his back here. So good stuff on Blazing Pasta, able to kind of play safe, play patient. Not really get frazzled by the fact that you're staring down a monstrous hitbox.
Yeah, Blazing Pasta, that's always kind of been his game. He's been more or less a counterpuncher, no matter what character he plays, because we've seen him deploy the Roy. Unintentional rhyming, thank you. No,
that was intentional.
No, that really was not. I am sorry to report I'm just that good. But No, but in all realness, we've seen him deploy these, very high mobility characters. Obviously, utilize them differently, but the point is that they can get in and out very quickly and react to things very quickly more than anything else. So if you're Blazing Pasta, you are relying on Beast to do this whole I'm the protagonist of reality and everything is going to work because it's Wi-Fi. It's kind of how it plays out, but not really, because Beast does play a little bit more focused now. He does know how to get you to react before he does, and he knows how to punish your errant jumps and your full hops to the extent of a full stock. So Blazing Pasta may have to be careful of this, but definitely has the tools to punish as well. As we go back to Town and City, when will you learn not to go to Town and City against Zard for game number 2?
I mean, Blazing Pasta has been counting pick here just in the same way that Beast has, so I would be surprised if they went to any other stage throughout set 1, and if there is a set 2, I expect Town and City to be our destination of choice. As that air dodge almost got him dead. Thankfully for Pasta, Beast didn't pull the trigger like he just does there.
Yeah, what a great spot, but getting grabbed for his troubles, and that's the thing, is that there's so many spots where if you slightly push the gun a little bit too much and overextend, players of this caliber are really gonna make you hurt for it.
And Peach's counterpunch playstyle is almost perfectly suited against a player like Beast, who's almost always holding forward and trying to find these kills at any percent at all. But Peach's hard punish game and pretty great out of shield options makes all of those punishes that much more dangerous.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that confirmed, and now he's sitting at such a great spot because of the rage. I'm pretty sure certain combos are gonna be a lot more threatening because those blast hits are gonna hit that much harder.
Yeah, now that you have it's almost like a blessing and a curse when you're talking about the Zard. Obviously, this is the Ivy that's out right now, but you feel like, maybe you are holding forward so much because you feel like you can hold forward. You can just kind of throw out these sort of calculated rolling nairs. You can just kind of get a back throw into back air to confirm so early, especially on Town and City. You feel just a little bit more empowered, but at the same time, that makes for a very trepidous position, especially against the Peach, where maybe you overextend just a little bit. And that's why, I mean, would you be fishing for bears this hard if you were any other character, especially offstage against Peach?
Yeah, I'm that's something you have to be very risky about. Is that, as you said, that Peach has such a phenomenal maneuverability that you do have to watch out for those options. But if you have the read on block, it's something you need to go for, especially in these scenarios where you're down an entire stock.
A little bit of a switch, an errant switch to Zard there. I know it's his dude, but hey, it always works out in the end. Charizard has found his way into Beast's head, almost like the Zard is piloting Beast sometimes. Yeah. The dragon knows what he wants, and he'll very much find a way to land that back air.
Coolio always said about Gangsta's Paradise is that, no, I did not write Gangsta's Paradise. It wrote me. I was but a vessel for it. Beast is but a vessel for the back throw back air cheese. This is not Beast playing. This is Zard. He is become the dragon. I don't know how else to describe
it. He is real life Jake Long. He's just dragging up, and you get back from back air at 49.
I am far too old to understand that reference, but I believe it.
Okay.
Oh no!
I mean, you got the
it's not there for the recovery, and
while
Beast, the Zard, maybe not a dragon by typing, but certainly a dragon in spirit. As we take a look at the replay, the Flare Blitz again, just pushing him off the stage. And it was the air dodge, maybe just I don't know if that was buffered or.
It looked like he just missed his jump. Like he was trying to jump air dodge back to stage, and no jump came out.
Yeah, missing the air dodge.
Is completely right, by the way.
Nintokus definitely on things.
That's some big brain. That's 9,000 IQ.
That's beautiful.
That should have been a highlighted message.
Yeah,
That
redeem
needs to
your
be put
points.
on a pedestal. I need to make a little plaque about that.
I'm tweeting that. Are you kidding me?
That's free clout right there.
I am going to hit the little like and retweet, of course. Immediately when I see that.
1-1 we go.
I think. Okay, am I crazy for thinking that Charizard was supposed to be Fire Dragon at first, but they decided to make him flying at a? Or am I thinking of Gyarados? Because Gyarados is supposed to be Water Dragon, definitely.
The answer, both. I'm pretty sure the original creation of those Pokemon was Dragon inspired, yet
Yeah.
they realized all of their flying types were normal,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they just kind of
Because
made
Gyarados
them
was
fly.
Gyarados was definitely supposed to be Water Dragon, but there was no weakness, so they decided like, okay, Gyarados would literally just break the game. So, oh my gosh! Speaking of game breaking,
Yeah, I mean, Peach Bomber has always been one of those moves that Peach has had that, like, day one, you can, or pick up Peach and you realize, wow, Peach Bomber, safe on shield, kills at reasonable early percents, finishes combos in a very, very early death.
oh,
Speaking of,
Buddy just going out there, just like, all right, you know, you'll scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I'll come right back at you with a huge confirm. But that's the thing is like, Blazing Pasta, he as we've all said, he's a counterpunch player. He as soon as he calls out like a little bit of blood in the water, he's right there, ready to punish you just like that.
raise your hand if you're taller than Charizard.
yo, that's actually kind of hype.
Charizard's
What the
as
hell?
tall as Joel.
They're the same.
Oh my god,
That's why he's so good with him.
the lore deepens.
Dude, that's what I'm telling you guys. We need to make a Tri-State lore book. Just like Chapter 1, the Book of James.
The tome.
Oh man, one chapter is literally just titled "Get Exposed."
Yep.
Oh man.
Peach Bomber's interrupting the Flare Blitz like they're nothing.
Risky use of the fly there, but getting out of there with no scratches.
Both deploying their a lot of fastball aerials, but shielding, good awareness, but it's gonna be the fair that takes Zard off of the stage, down but not out. 2-stock victory in the cards, however, for Blazing Pasta if he can do anything about it, and it's going to be the back air that sends Zard into disadvantage. It's not easy to get back, but Beast does. I don't know if Blazing Pasta could have taken further advantage of that.
And despite the defensive playstyle that Peach approaches a lot of matchups, Blazing Pasta has been frame trapping Beast across the stage and back from corner to corner.
Yeah.
It's been, if you air dodge, you get fared, but if you don't, you get nared. Like it's every time he's eating something.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, perhaps we might see the Falco for real. I'm not really sure if you go off of Zard here.
Yeah, because he took that first game, but like Blazing Pasta just quickly readapted, and he just took 2 quick ones.
Yeah, it's yeah, and you're absolutely right. I mean, Blazing Pasta, he as calculating a player as ever. He really does try to think about these things almost like a chess player. He's always 2 or 3 moves ahead. He wants to figure things out, wants to figure out how to beat you and how to beat you in the most efficient way possible. So when you're talking about this as a, it seems like he's going to stick with the Zard strategy, but I just don't know how plausible it really is. Like, what can, and I'm actually kind of wondering, UBL or Hunk, whoever wants to answer this, what can Joel do to take 2 consecutive games against really one of the highest quality Peaches we have in Tri-State?
I mean, look, what I'd like to see is like a little bit more of the Ivysaur, just like it definitely puts in work when he pulls it out, and like just while Ivysaur doesn't have the bestest finish as well. It's just the main thing is that like you're able to kind of stall in the air with that huge disjointed down air, and like the fact that Peach as a player, as a character, despite being like Peach, so she doesn't really lose for Soners. The way she's designed, she has this very slow, almost telegraphed, but like you can't mix it up because it's like so maneuverable. Kind of moveset. So like having a good projectile to kind of just consistently like no, and then immediately like having as well Vine Whip to punish like high recoveries and high floats is another great thing. But yeah, that's the thing is that he just gets like called out once, and Blazing Pasta just doesn't let up.
Someone asked why there's no Kalos. Kalos is not something that people from Allentown cannot pronounce apparently. So
Yeah.
that is why.
Also, here in NJ we run good stages.
Hot take, but yeah.
I'm in the minority, I guess. I would have liked to see Kalos, but Blazing Pasta doesn't want to see any more of that Charizard, and I'm in almost complete agreement with Hunk. The advent, because of Peach being very mobile, because of her float at varying heights, having something that can extend your threat, your reach, and your range of threat is super important when facing against Peach. You have to make some of these things unsafe. You have to make some of these float canceling aerials unsafe and force them into shield if you can. Which is what Ivysaur does the best out of the three. Despite not having a great grab, he does have the most distance.
This is a roll read.
Barely living though, yeah. That's the one thing that is helping out Joel is the fact that like how heavy Charizard is. Like he's just surviving hits that like Ivysaur, despite being like decently heavier than Squirtle, would just fall to.
It might be too little too late to switch the Ivysaur now to 182, and that back air is gonna land on the neck of Charizard.
Hips don't lie, folks. Hips don't lie, and neither does Blazing Pasta. Call your girl. Her favorite Peach is back.
Yeah, I know for a fact you're about to say Blazing Peach stuff.
I really was. I was about to say Blazing Peach because I so heavily associate the Peach with Blazing Pasta. He's been that much of a mainstay in the Philadelphia scene, former Philly #1, and really once Offline comes back in full force, probably looking to become such again.
Yeah, you serve Enzo and Juice, who are kind of like the reigning supremes right now.
It's a new guard kind of in Philly, it feels like, though, with guys like even lower down the list, but you have like Yoda Cage, Blazing Pasta, and Beast coming in with just such a vengeance and such a powerful force that, I mean, it's kind of up in the air for that #1 spot in Philly. So many talented players.
It's always kind of been, at least in the age of Ultimate, it's always kind of been this three-headed monster of Enzo, Juice, and Blazing Pasta, just kind of taking on the world. And when it seems like you cut one of those heads off, another one grows back, that head being the absolutely beastly Zard of Beast. And now 2 No Pause tournament representatives in Grand Finals today, and certainly no quarter being given to the rest of Tri-State. That's going to be it for our Fusion broadcast. UBL and Hunk did a great job in top 8. You guys were amazing.
Thanks, dude. That means a lot.
Absolutely. Go ahead and plug yourselves, man. Where can they find you on the social media?
Okay, boys. If you like funny tweets at 3 a.m. or some sick Olimar montages, oxymoron, you can find me at Hunk S Powers on Twitter and Hunk_Rebellion on Twitch and YouTube. Take it away, UBL Soul.
Hey, you can find me at UBL Soul on Twitter, as well as at UBL Soul. Wait, I don't have anything else. Never mind. But shoutouts to my team NGG for helping me out with a bunch of my other shenanigans, and you can find them at Nerds, Geeks, and Gamers. If you like pictures of a beautiful, beautiful Boston Terrier, or talking about random video game design, you can find me at that Twitter. If you have any thoughts about my commentary, also feel free to DM me.
Right
Likewise.
That's awesome. I guess thanks for having me on for this one Grand Finals. I actually got back really late. I was filming something that I can't really announce yet, but thank you so much for having me on. Thank you, Kelvin, for running production. If you're so inclined, you can follow me on Twitter as well at Stu the Announcer. So final score in Grand Finals was Blazing Pasta making his tournament return and taking out his comrade in No Pause tournaments, Beast. I guess you can call him a Wi-Fi warrior now, but they're both warriors in their own right.
It's official.
Blazing Pasta taking it 3-1. Don't sleep on Philly. Don't sleep on Tri-State, but definitely get some sleep tonight. You all have earned it. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, happy smashing.
Have a great night, everybody.
Injure Knight.